All right, here we're going to be using Pythagorean Theorem in order to find the length of the hypotenuse in a triangle. And this is going to lead into finding distances in the coordinate plane. And you'll be able to use that in some upcoming challenge problems. So let's take a look. In order to find the length of the hypotenuse in a triangle using the Pythagorean Theorem, we first need that Pythagorean Theorem equation. And it is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Our A and our B are the two lengths here. Our C is always the hypotenuse. So the A and the B are always the two sides that are right next to the right angle, and the C, the long side, the hypotenuse, is always directly across from the right angle. So we'll fill in our blanks here. We've got 65 squared plus 72 squared, these are some big numbers, equals c squared. Now I'm going to have to get my calculator out. I better get a calculator. Here, I have a calculator now. So let's see. 65. Here's my squared button right here. Right there. Squared is 4225. 4,225. Big number. 4,225. 72 squared. Let's see. 72. There's my squared button. Squared is 5184. 5184 equals c squared. So now I got to add these two together. 5184 plus 4225 is 9409. So I end up with 9409 equals c squared. So this is c squared. That's not the actual length of c. It's what I'd get if I squared that, if I multiplied it by itself. So what I'm going to have to do is take the square root of this number in order to find out what c is. So just to kind of write in what's going on here, I'm going to write 9409 equals c. And we should always check to see if that's a whole number, because sometimes it is, most of the time it's not. Well, let's find out. To do that, we have to go in here, and I go, clear this out, second, and I go back to that squared button right here. Squared, you see the little square root bracket come up, and we're going to punch in 9409 right there. Make sure you close out your parentheses. It'll work if you don't, but it's good practice to get into, because sometimes in more complicated expressions you'll make mistakes if you don't. So hit enter. Hey, it happens to be a whole number this time. All right. So C equals 97, which we knew because there's the answer right there. Okay. Of course, you got all the answers here, so you can check your work, but you must show your work, and this is the work I expect you to show. You don't have to show this line. Not needed. Okay. But you have to show this line, this line, this line, and these last two lines, just to show that you're following the procedure. Plus, when it comes to presentation quality work, you want to be able to show people what you're doing so they can follow your work and understand it. So it's not just about not cheating, it's about explaining to other people what it was that you did. All right? Fill this worksheet out, turn it in, it's worth some points for sure. And you'll be ready to move on to the next task.